Ellie, can I borrow your seal?
Why, sir?
I gotta practice being a Navy frogman.
I thought you was going in the Army.
Yeah, me too. But I'm tired of waiting for them to call me. So I'm joining the Navy.
Well, what does a toad man do?
Not a toad man, a frog man.
What does a frog man do?
Mostly what you call underwater demolition. Blowing up stuff.
Well, what would you want with Raymond?
I want to see if I can learn him to fetch dynamite down to me.
Well, how would he carry it?
In his mouth.
Oh, no. My seal ain't coming no dynamite. Come on, Raymond.
Hey, well, wait a minute, Ellie. How about you being an enemy sentry?
Well, what do I have to do?
Well, you walk guard duty along the dock here. Then I reach out of the water, grab you, pull you in, and drown you. That's a frogman's surprise attack. Now watch. Enemy sentries ain't supposed to stomp a frogman's hand. Oh, dumb old girl.
This is the way we cook our mash, cook our mash, cook our mash. This is the way we cook our mash so early in the morning. We cook our mash.
Granny!
Ellie, don't scare me. I wish we had got this jar, we'd have cleared them bushes on the farm. It's just this green.
Paul says you wasn't to make no more moonshine.
Moonshine. This is my flu serum. He's expecting an epidemic, you know. And it's my duty as a doctor to be ready.
This cure the flu?
Well, it's more what you call a body conditioner. If your body can handle this, it can handle anything.
You're making medicine. Why do you have to hide like this?
Child, ain't you never hear of industrial espionage? Like one of the biggest outfits in the world has been trying to find this stuff. Been trying for years. The U.S. government. I gotta make a series of quality control tests. First, the shotgun test. Gotta see what kind of flavor it's got.
Why do you call it a shotgun test, Granny?
You gotta hold the shotgun on me to make me taste it.
I don't want to do that, Granny.
You got to, honey. I ain't as young as I used to be. And remember, it's for science. That's what you call real sipping whiskey.
Did you say whiskey?
Risky, honey, risky. You sip this at your own risk. You see, this is just the base. I ain't put in my secret ingredients yet. I'll go fetch it.
Oh, you want me to do it for you, Granny?
No, honey, it's a secret. You go take my wash off the line.
Oh, I already done that. It's in a basket on the step.
Oh, thank you, honey. Throw out the lifeline. Someone is drifting away. Throw out the lifeline. Throw out the lifeline. Someone is sinking to death. Dan, get your gun. There's a monster in the cement pond.
Monster?
Great big black timing. Must be 8 or 10 foot long.
Very fancy.
You seals eat old women. This one reached up out of the water and grabbed me.
Is your ape?
Who ever heard of an underwater ape? Bigger than a gator. Must be 12 foot long. Has one great big bulging eye right in the center of his forehead. Big roots going into his mouth. All big goat on his back. Must be 15 feet long.
Monster's growing pretty fast.
You've seen him, have you?
I doubt if you have. Now sit down and tell me exactly what happened.
I was coming from the still.
Come from where?
The hill.
I heard you the first time. Now, Granny, I told you not to make another batch of that moonshine.
I ain't dead. It's my shoe flu brew.
Shoe flu brew.
To head off the flu epidemic. It's a vegetable compound made out of natural juices of corn and certain spirits.
Ain't nothing neutral about them spirits. Now, you probably got your nose wet, too. Let me smell your breath.
Not while you're smoking.
I thought so.
Oh, Jed, as a medical researcher, I'm duty bound to test the stuff. Might have side effects.
Yes. Enough of that. You roll over on your side and stay there. Come on, Granny. We'll go down and dump that stuff.
Don't my wonder drug. Jed, do you want the people of Beverly Hills to be laid low?
No, I don't, so let's go.
Jed, you're gonna set medicine back 100 years. Next you'll be stomping out penicillin. Hey, it's a good thing Lydia Pinkham didn't have a son-in-law like you.
That flu brew has got you seeing monsters.
Jed, I was only joking. Can't a body teach you about a little old 15-foot monster without you getting all upset?
Now, did you see it or didn't you?
I declare you are worse than a napping turtle. You bite at anything. That's the Mayo Clinic. Tell them I ain't quite ready.
Get Clampett speaking.
Mr. Monster, are you in there? Was you for real? Or did I just run off a bad batch? Yes, the test is too. Green for place picture. Oh, how's the lifetime? So how's the lifetime? Run it. Oh, how's the lifetime? Dad! Dad! I think I caught the monster! Dad! Dad, I think the monster caught me!
What happened to you?
I got pulled into the cement pond and perked near ground.
Who did it?
That heathen monster.
Heathen.
Hates him, singing Jed. Every time I do go out the lifeline, he grabs me. This time he pulled me under. He's a sea serpent right out of the river Styx.
I hope he never gets in the river back home. He can sure break up a baptizing.
You don't believe I've seen him, do you?
Of course I do. Enough of that liquid cornbread of yours, and you can see pink sea serpents.
I tell you, that's my wonder drug.
It sure is. It's got you wondering what drug you in.
Ah! He's coming after me!
Who is?
The creature from the cement pond! Pray, Jed. Be quiet. The way a hymn sets him off, a prayer will drive him into a frenzy.
Hey, I believe that's Jethro inside that tree.
He ate my baby. Make him spit you out, boy.
Hey, that ain't no monster. Here's the boy's wearing some kind of a suit.
Sure had you going, though, didn't I, Granny?
You mean it was you who grabbed my pole and pulled me into the cement pond?
Yeah.
You was under the water?
Well, yes, sir. This outfit's got an air tank, flippers, mask, weight.
You got wings, I think you're in trouble.
Granny, don't let go!
What'd you say, dear?
Boy, old Jethro can sleep any place. He's laying out in the corn patch in his coat man suit.
What?
Oh, this big young lady can be a cowman. Or is he gonna be a frogman?
He's gonna be a dead man if he scares me
Bless you, Granny.
You got to change in some dry clothes, Granny. I'll look after Jethro.
Come on, Granny, I'll help. You're catching a cold.
I hope it turns into the flu. I got a sure for that.
Poor Uncle Jet. Hope the Navy never hears about this. Frogmen don't go around hanging up their granny's bloomers.
They don't go around yanking their granny in the pond, neither.
Yeah. I got to wash all my rough now. I'm going back to the train.
You need to pick this frog man work.
What I really wanted to do was a submarine. Remember those stories in half?
What's this sudden hankering to be underwater? How you aiming to do it?
I got a demolition charge set at the bottom of the vault. All I got to do is connect it and set it off.
They're kind of dangerous underwater.
But gee, I am a frog man. Here, I think like a man. But underwater, I think like a frog.
Question about it. Coming down with the proof. But for the sake of humanity, you have got to be a human guinea pig to see if the truth serum works. Hope it ain't too green. But them's the chances us medical researchers has got to take. That is mellowed down real
Of course, Mr. Clappett, I understand. I'm sure Mr. Drysdale will want to rush right up and have a talk with Judge. Miracle he wasn't hurt. Well, what broke his fall? Oh, his head. Oh, fine. All right, bye. Excuse me, Chief.
Miss Hathaway, I told you never to disturb me when I'm reading Superbanker.
With all due respect, Chief, I think my news is slightly more important than a comic book.
Comic book. This happens to be great, inspiring literature. The story of Harold Hart. In everyday life, a mild-mannered bank president. But when our economy is in danger, he slips into his vault and emerges as Money Man. A great American hero. Faster than a foreclosure. Stronger than an armored car. Able to leap the national debt with a single bound.
I know all about your cartoon creases. Look, up in the sky. It's a missile. It's a green tornado. It's Money Man.
You don't like it because of his secretary, Dora Dents. She is so dumb that she doesn't know her boss, a mild-mannered bank president, is really Money Man, the benefactor who secretly paid for her nose job.
It is pure drivel.
She doesn't even know the office messenger is Money Man's sidekick, Golden Boy.
If you don't mind, I have an urgent message from Mr. Clappett.
Imagine being able to turn into pure 24-karat gold. Message from who?
J.D. Clappett.
Well, why didn't you say so? What is it?
It seems that Jethro is trying to become a Navy frogman.
What's wrong with that?
Well, so far, he's almost drowned Granny, knocked himself unconscious with his air tank, and blown himself out of the swimming pool.
That nut.
Mr. Clappett wants us to help get Jethro interested in something else.
This is a job for Money Man.
What are you talking about?
I'm taking him a bunch of these super banker books. Oh, wait till he reads that exciting episode where Money Man is locked into mortal combat with his arch-foe taxman.
Chief, Jethro has a 6th grade education. He won't read these. He's too intelligent.
Looking for a nose job, Dora.
All right, seriously. If you think comic books will help divert the boy, let's give him something really thrilling.
What could be more thrilling than trying to outwit the Internal Revenue Service?
Come along, vile-mannered bank president.
That's mild-mannered, imbecile. Oh, why can't I have a messenger who turns to gold instead of a secretary who's all brass to begin with?
Hey, Jethro, where'd you get all them there comic books?
Mr. Drysdale and Miss Jane fetched them over to me.
Well, where's your toad man?
Frog man. What's left of it's out back. You can make it into slingshots.
So ain't you gonna do no more underwater dynamite?
No, sir, no.
What's that sloshing nose?
Did you hear it, too?
Oh, I did. You got a head full of water.
That's it. The Navy can have them underwater, but I'm going to the moon.
Moon, what for?
That whole planet was nothing. These here beautiful moon babies.
Well, how do you know?
Would they print it in a comic book if it weren't true? I want to be the first man to land.
I'm dying to get one.
Or like one of them great big space rockets.
Now remember, Mr. Drysdale, I ain't paying for anything Jethro needs.
Mr. President, please, that could run into millions.
So, money?
Steady, super banker.
Like I said, I don't want the government paying for Jethro's military brain when they ain't get. I got so much.
You're a real patriot, Mr. Clappett. Clappett.
Oh, thank you. Now, I have heard him mention he wants a submarine. Submarine?
This will bring him around.
Thanks. I needed that. Mr. Clappett, I have an idea that can solve all our problems. Yes, they'll give him tests to determine how he can best serve his country.
That's what we want, all right, but how does he go about doing it?
Get in. We'll go down to reserve headquarters and talk.
I'm going to take Jethro with us?
Oh, no. You'll be better off right here.
Okay. I'll get me a trailer, come by and pick it up right away. Thank you. Bye.
Well, if it ain't Charlie, too.
Guess what, Granny? I'm gonna get me a rocket and go to the moon.
You pull me in the pot one more time and I'll put you there without a rocket.
I'm all through with that underwater stuff. Man don't live by victuals alone. Moon maidens, here I
Boy, Jethro, where'd you get this gun?
go. Same place I got the tank.
You better unhook that rocket. Granny wants you to tow her blue message down to the Red Cross.
I ain't no delivery boy. I'm an astronaut. I got a history to make. You tell the Red Cross to come here and pick it up.
Granny will take a Henry switch to you.
Well, it better be a long one, because I'm gonna be on the moon. Boy, that's the place for me. Acres and acres of green cheese, swarming with beautiful women. Betwixt the necking and the snacking, I'm gonna be real busy.
When are you coming back?
Who's coming back?
Well, you better ask Popo you go taking off.
King of the Moon don't have to ask.
Who's that?
Jethro the first. Come on, Ellie, give me a hand.
What are you fixing to do?
I'm fixing to aim this rascal at the moon. Let's see. It's usually between the elm and the sycamore. Allowing for wind. Lead it. That ought to do it. Let's commence the countdown. Let's see, the mouse's hand is on 10 and 3.
That means it's 10 minutes to 3.
I know that. What you gotta watch is the mouse's tail. That's the second hand. There goes up to the There, 0 minus 60 seconds and count. Time to put on my astronaut suit and load my rocket. Oh, man, I plumb forgot to buy it. Doggone!
As long as you ain't going to the moon, you can go to the Red Cross. Come on, I'll help you load Granny. Carol in the tank.
I ain't getting in no tank without distilled dynamite.
Says it's medicine.
I don't care what she calls it. One jolt and that stuff will blow me higher than... That's it! Ellie, quick, get me a rubber hose. Done found my rocket fuel.
What's that thing?
This here's the life jacket, in case I land in the Sea of Tranquility. 0 minus 10 seconds and count. Moon rocket to Earth crew. All systems go. Prepare to commence ignition.
What's that mean?
Light the fuse.
Granny's gonna be off on that.
I'll send her a package of cheese. 0 minus 5 seconds and count. Clear the area for blast off.
This package is good as black.
So far, the origin of the manned rocket which streaked across Southern California skies and plunged into the ocean near Point Magoo remains a complete mystery. The Navy, the Air Force, and the Army all deny any knowledge of... Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We switch you now to our news helicopter where our cameras are recording the dramatic near-to-sea rescue of the rocket's mysterious planet. In just a few moments, we will know his identity. Is he from outer space? Is he ours? Is he theirs?
He's mine. I want first crack at that medicine moocher.
Granny, the boy's going in the reserve.
First going in the woodshed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pilot has been pulled aboard the rescue helicopter, and we will now hear his first words. Come in, Navy helicopter.
¡Hijo de tu puta madre!
Granny, could Mr. Drysdale have a shot of your loose serum?
You feeling poorly, Mr. Johnson?
No, I feel wonderful.
Wait,
What is it?
The bill for that rocket?
Make that a double, Penny.